The topic is relation between voltage and current in lossless propagation of transmission line. As we know that the current and voltage equation in any transmission line is given by KCL and KVL. That is by using circuit theory. Current equation is del I upon del Z, that is equals to minus within bracket GV plus C del V upon del T. And the voltage equation is del V upon del Z, which is equals to minus within bracket Ri plus L del I upon del T. So these are the two equation of transmission line. First is current equation and second is voltage equation. Now we consider a lossless propagation in transmission line. For this we consider R equals to G equals to 0. After putting R equals to 0 and G equals to 0, we get a current and voltage equation correspond to lossless propagation, and this is del I upon del Z equals to minus C del V upon del T. And the voltage equation is del V upon del Z equals to minus L del I upon del T. So this is a first order equation. To get the solution of these two equations, that is voltage equation and current equation, we use a second order equation for lossless propagation. And we know that in a second order equation the expected solution is V Z comma T and having two functions, that is f1 and f2. f1 is called forward function and f2 is called backward function. In forward function there is an argument that is t minus z upon u, and in backward function there is an argument that is t plus z upon u. The forward function is represented by v plus and backward function is represented by v minus. Now this is the expected solution for a lossless propagation in case of second order equation. Now we have to determine the solution of current and voltage equation, that is a first order equation. For this we use expected solution, that is a V Z comma T. Here Z is called a displacement and T is called a time. So here we first partial differentiate with respect to Z. After getting a partial differentiate with respect to Z, we get the first term, that is del upon del Z f1 t minus z upon u, and the second term becomes del upon del Z f2 t plus z upon u. Now put del V upon del Z, which is equals to minus L del I upon del T. So the left side becomes minus L del I upon del T. And the first term, after partial differentiate with respect to Z, we get minus 1 upon u f1 dash t minus z upon u, and the second term after partial differentiate with respect to Z is 1 upon u f2 dash t plus z upon u. And the next step is we have to integrate with respect to time, as we set the integration constant to 0. After integration and setting the integration constant to 0, we get a current. For this we take minus L to the right side. We get current I Z comma T equals to 1 upon L into U within bracket f1 t minus z upon u minus f2 t plus z upon u. Here we get a current equation, that is a function of current. And in this the first term is f1 function and the second term is f2 function. And here the point is noted that there is a term that is 1 upon L into u, and there is a minus sign in between the two functions, that is minus f2. This current equation is a combination of I plus and I minus, where I plus is called a forward current component and I minus is backward current component. So from here, from the expected solution, that is a voltage function, we get a current function. And here the point is, in case of current function, we have a backward function with minus sign, and there is a term is L into U, and this is called a characteristic impedance for lossless line. The characteristic impedance for lossless line is the ratio of voltage to current in a single propagating wave. So the characteristic impedance is denoted by Z0, and it is equals to L into U, where L is called the inductance, U is called a wave velocity, and the characteristic impedance is the ratio of voltage to current. That is, in case of forward function, the ratio is V plus upon I plus, and in case of backward function, its value is minus Vi upon I minus, because in case of current equation, there is a negative sign with backward function. So the ratio is minus Vi upon I minus. And this is called a line impedance, that is a transmission line impedance or characteristic impedance, that is denoted by Z0. So from here we get a relationship between voltage and current. In case of forward function, we have a ratio that is V plus upon I plus, and for backward function we have a ratio minus Vi upon I minus. To get the characteristic impedance Z0, we use a current and voltage equation of the transmission line, that is del I upon del Z and del V upon del Z. The solution of these two current and voltage equation is the general wave equation, and that is a second order one, that is del square V upon del Z square and del square I upon del Z square. Now here we consider a lossless condition, that is we put R equals to G equals to 0, and we get a voltage wave equation, which is del square V upon del Z square equals to LC del square V upon del T square. And also there is a current wave equation in case of lossless propagation, which is del square I upon del Z square equals to LC del square I upon del T square. So here we get a relationship of voltage and current in terms of characteristic impedance or transmission line impedance, that is denoted by Z0. For lossless line, we put R equals to G equals to 0, and here we get a characteristic impedance that is equals to L into U, where L is called the inductance and U is called a wave velocity, and this is also equals to under root L upon C, because we know that the wave velocity for lossless propagation is 1 upon under root LC. So here we put a value of U, that is 1 upon under root LC. So we get Z0 equals to under root L upon C. Now here we note a point that this function is a combination of two terms, that is V plus and V minus. Similarly, the current function is a combination of two terms, I plus and I minus. Here the I minus having a negative sign with the function, which is equals to minus F2 T plus Z upon U into 1 upon LU. And from here we get a relation, that is V plus equals to Z0 I plus and V minus equals to minus Z0 I minus. Now here we represent these function, forward and backward function, in terms of voltage and current on the transmission lines. We know that in case of voltage, there is forward and backward voltage with having a positive value. But in case of current function, there is a forward positive, but there is a negative sign with the backward. Here we take a V plus, V and V minus having positive polarity, and I plus having a positive value, but I minus having a negative value. So we represent current I plus in clockwise direction and I minus in counterclockwise direction. The voltage, the forward voltage and backward voltage having a positive polarity. So this is a representation of forward and backward voltage and current function on the transmission line, and here the point is noted that in case of current, backward current having a negative value, so that the backward current is denoted by counterclockwise direction. So this is about a relationship between voltage and current in terms of characteristic impedance, and that characteristic impedance is a line impedance that is denoted by Z0, and it is a ratio of voltage to current, and it is also equals to product, that is L into U.